Radio Rahim with Eddie Hearn. What would you say is the difference between the Conor Benn situation now and what's happened with DILLIAN WHYTE?
Well, many things. Firstly, obviously, the test was different. The substances were different. The time scale was different in terms of how long to go to the fight. It's a lot clearer now about how the board react to VADA testing outside of their own UCAD testing. Also, the first fight was a co-promotion. This is not a co-promotion. I'm the sole promoter contracting the fighters for this event. In the instance of the co-promotion between Eubank and Benn, our co-promoters were spoken to. They wanted to look into the situation. They did. They were happy to proceed with the bout, subject to British Boxing Board of Control clearance, and that took a long time. I think we made mistakes. We learned from those mistakes. And with the results that we were given on Saturday, it being a week out, us being the sole promoters, us speaking to Anthony Joshua, who confirmed we go ahead and terminate the agreement, there was a lot of differences, but we definitely learned from the first one. And if you want to criticise us the first time around, hopefully you're pleased with how we learned and dealt with it this time around. I still think it's cloudy, and I still think there needs to be changes and improvements. I would love to see one universal body testing fighters, but I think we got the information, well, I know we got the information Saturday, and we terminated the fight on Saturday. And there was a lot of reasons for that, but one of them definitely was that we learned from the first experience.
Well, unfortunately, Conor Benn isn't the first experience you've had with this. Obviously, you've been in boxing a long time. Even DILLIAN WHYTE has dealt with this twice, once being suspended for 2 years and the other time actually being exonerated. Do you take him at his word this time that he's completely innocent and has no idea what's happening here?
I mean, look, we don't represent DILLIAN WHYTE, but we've done a number of fights with him. And I would like to think that he's innocent. In the past, I know how strict him and his team are about the people they work with, about, their training, their supplements, all this kind of thing, and their desire to make sure that there's additional layers of testing. The one thing, Rahim, that comes out is you're baffled, going, these guys know there's going to be extreme testing. So how can you actually do that? And that's why you want to lend yourself to believe in them. It doesn't make sense. But we can't ignore, as I've always said in the Conor Benn, we can't ignore the results. I don't work as closely with him as I do with Conor. I don't know enough about the test. We haven't looked into the science yet. He's got his own big fight on his hand, and I wish him all the best, but he's going to have to deal with it.
Radio Rahim with Eddie Hearn.